Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on my program. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining me from any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contributions on this channel. Please kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. In this channel, I bring information to your doorstep. I bring news from all channels, from every angle. Things that have to do about the world, things that have to do about Africa, more especially Nigeria. I bring it to your doorstep, some information that you ignore, some information that you cannot be able to come across. I look for them, I bring it to your doorstep for you to see. Every video you see on this channel is for educational purpose, to keep you up and get you aware of what is happening in the contraction called Nigeria, more especially. I bring the information to your doorstep. They are not lies. Most of the videos you're going to watch here are videos that are coming from the conventional media, and some of us sometimes are lazy to get into it. Some of us sometimes are too busy to be able to lay our hand on this. That is why I bring the videos to your doorstep. Watch from beginning to the end. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes, so that you can be educated and know what is going on. Let us watch together. At the end, you can go to the comment section and put down your comment. Give your opinion. Say it the way you feel it. Nobody's going to come against you. It's a free world, and this is the social media where people say it and set the record straight exactly the way it is without being controlled. Do that on the comment section. Let us watch the video together as it comes. Thank you.
Okay, so I have a lot to say, and this is it. As regards those that say the Igbos should align, I'd like to ask, how long will the Igbos align for? When we returned to democracy in '79, the Igbos were told to align, and we had an Philip Omedi and architect of blessed memories, Alex Ekweme. They were both running mates to two contenders, and an Igbo man emerged as vice president. Since then, the Igbos have been aligned. In '79 to this time, you can do the math how many years? Well over 40 years. And that's why I got taken aback with the statement that the candidate of the PDP will be a stopgap to Igbo presidency in 2027. Is that it now? So don't the Igbos have a chance to at presidency? We all know what caused the problem in the PDP in the first place, that it was going to be zoned to the south. And when it was not the case any longer, a lot of people feel disgruntled because it was opened up and they felt the race was going to favor Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. All we just want is a fair country. And a fair country means rotation. If this side has it, the other side should be able to have it. If we want to rotate along geopolitical lines or along ethnic groups, two certain ethnic groups have had it, then it's only fair for the Igbos too, in terms of balancing. So that's why when I hear narratives like, I'm going to be a stopgap, Dr. Abati, yeah, you interpreted it, yeah, maybe he might be saying he wants to do a term, we're not sure, and we can't quote him on that. But the truth is, isn't it saying invariably that, oh, the Igbos will have to wait another turn? And the question should be, how long will the Igbos wait? How long will they have to wait and keep aligning with people? Probably, maybe if 2027 comes, they'll have to wait some more. I just want a fair country. And this is a balanced argument. There are three people on this show. I speak, Ayo speaks, Dr. Abati speaks. That's fairness. Let's say it's presidency. Dr. Abati takes a turn, Ayo takes a turn, I take a turn. I just needed to put that out there. How long will the Igbos keep aligning? But apart from that, good political stomp, good crowd, good showing. But what I expected more was what was going to be done as regards infrastructural development for the long-suffering Igbo people and the people of the Southeast. I am excited about the second Niger bridge, at least it's possible. But we don't want a case that it will be abandoned when it ought to be completed by 2024. Also, there must be rail lines that goes into places like Aba so that products can be taken out and economic empowerment can come. Every part in this country is blessed. The Igbos are entrepreneurial. They have a lot of economic power in some of their hubs. I believe rail, to take those products out, will benefit them a great deal. Also, I'm happy he mentioned the problem of erosion. Erosion is cutting away Anambra. Remember my last time in Anambra? Erosion has really dealt with that state and other parts of the East. Then a lot more federal presence and projects there to be able to calm the nerves of the people so that this talk of marginalization can start to peter out. So these are the conversations. I'm happy he enunciated some, but we can make more commitments. But concerning waiting another turn, I ask again, how long will the Igbos have to wait?
Well, this is share routine. We're in a season when, our politicians, presidential candidates are going around. So they will go from Anambra to Akwa Ibom to everywhere because they need to engage with the people. I hope everyone does so from a position of humility, not arrogance or a sense of entitlement. So Atiku Abubakar going to Anambra is not big news. He has to go everywhere. He has to engage with the people. That is what we expect the presidential candidates to do. However, what has he done this time around? Well, yes, he has repeated more or less the same issues. He says he will unify Nigeria. So he told the people. And it was accompanied by about 9 PDP governors and about 15 persons who are prominent, political candidates of the People's Democratic Party. So in terms of solidarity, he projected, a very good positive outing. Usita Chidoka, who is from Anambra State, was there. Dino Melaye, well, he will always be there. He follows the presidential candidate of the PDP around. Senator Uche Kunife was also there. Mr. Ben Nubi was also there. Of course, the running mate was also there. So it was a very strong mobilization in Anambra State. And I think that very strong mobilization in Anambra State is instructive because it is the state of the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, who had also been governor in that state. So from the point of view of strategy, the People's Democratic Party needed to show in Anambra State that they have strong holding in that particular state. And the message to the Labour Party presidential candidate who comes from Anambra State could not have been better accentuated, underlined, reiterated, other than the fact that the governor of the state, Professor Charles Soludo, received them with open arms. This is what every governor should do. We make that point, that every candidate should be able to campaign without molestation or intimidation or harassment in any part of the country. And so, in that regard, Professor Charles Soludo took the higher ground. He received the candidate of the PDP. And I don't think this is necessarily because he himself used to be associated with the People's Democratic Party before he sought governorship, gubernatorial candidacy on the platform of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA. And he made the point there, which again, he pointed out that, look, he even said he's not a politician, that he's struggling to be one. That, what he's trying to do is to just tell the truth. And that's a throwback to the piece he wrote about history beckoning and how he's a witness to the truth. When he made it clear in an essay that he does not think that Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party will be a proper candidate in this election. He wrote a long piece in which he said that there are only 2 major candidates, Atiku Abubakar and Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that what is in the best interest of Igbos is to align with one or two of those two candidates that he has identified. And he made that statement loudly again, and in a reaffirmation of his earlier position that yes, although he believes that Mr. Peter Obi is his brother, but he does not think that the time has come for Igbo presidency, and that the best deal for Ndigbo in Nigeria is to align with either the APC or the PDP. How he will vote on the day remains to be seen, because he has not even openly endorsed Umeadi, the presidential candidate of Apuga, as they call their party in the southeast. But that, I think, was a very instructive one. Now let's look at the promises made by the presidential candidate of the PDP. He said he was promising the Anambra people unity. Well, the riposte to that, the commonplace riposte to that, is that he's not been able to unify his own party. How will he unify Nigeria? But he went there, as I started with in my prefatory remark, with a very strong delegation to show that he has the support of the key persons, not just from the southeast, but also within the People's Democratic Party. Then he said he would dredge the seaport, the Onitsha seaport. We have been on that Onitsha seaport dredging for years. And it's not just the Onitsha seaport. The Apapa seaport is over-congested, it's overstretched, because we don't have the draft, the standard draft. That is the standard requirement in the world today. And yet we have other ports in the country that need to be dredged on a port and other ports elsewhere, the cocoa port and all of that. So, but that is a promise. So these politicians, they're very strong in terms of the promises that they make. He also said that he would, dredge the River Niger. Okay, this River Niger, we hear that all the time. He will complete the Onitsha seaport. We hear that all the time. And he told his audience that his plan is to be the stepping stone for Igbo presidency in 2027. Does that mean that he's saying that he will just do only one term in office? He didn't go that far, but he said his presidency will be a stepping stone for Igbo presidency in 2027. So if he's saying that, maybe he's promising us that he will do only one term. I hope he will not come around somewhere down the line, if he wins, if he's lucky enough to win, to say that, oh, he was quoted out of contest. And the usual, mediocre thing for politicians to do is to say, oh, journalists are the ones quoting them out of contest, even when they are on tape. Because it's possible that if former Vice President Atiku Abubakar wins, he could get there and he will say, this office is so sweet, it's so nice, I'm enjoying it so much, I want to do a second term. He will have forgotten that he promised the people of Anambra State Igbo presidency, stepping stone to Igbo presidency in 2027. And that is why I think that, observers, watchers, the commentariat must be taking notes in terms of the promises that, those aspiring to be president make. However, there was a major omission in all the statements by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, now presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party. And that was with regard to the second Niger bridge at Onitsha. Many people refer to it as second Niger bridge. There are almost about 7 or 8 bridges on the River Niger. But this one is second Niger bridge at Onitsha. And it was in Anambra State on a day when that bridge was opened for Yuletide for 30 days. And the government, the present administration, has promised that that bridge will be finally completed in 2024. But that's not up to the Buhari administration. That's up to the next administration that succeeds it. Because that bridge was started in 2008. We've been on it since 2008. one reason or the other, contract variation, review of contract, review of the 3.3 kilometers from the Asaba end, the 7.7 kilometers, the Obusi roundabout, or what do they call it, whatever. So I expected him to have given the commitment that, I'm here on a historic day when the Buhari administration is test running this second Niger bridge at Onitsha, because there are other bridges, but he didn't go that far. But maybe he will address it later, subsequently, when again he visits the Southeast.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have been educated with this video. I hope you have learned something from the video you just watched. Please go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever you think about the video you have watched, or anything you have learned that you want to share together, go to the comment section and keep yourself busy. It's a free place where people share their opinion. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time a video comes out. And also, share the video to your family and friends. Share it to all platforms so that people can get aware of what is happening in the world, mainly in the contraption called Nigeria. We have to keep people on their toe, keep people informed on what is going on. That is exactly what we are doing. Every video you are watching in this channel is for the purpose of education and nothing more. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, bye-bye. See you again.